Greetings and welcome to another Warhammer Underworlds Direchasm battle report. Today sees me using Elathain Soulraid against Chris and Kainan's Reapers. This webcam game was recorded live on my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/CanYouRollACrit. Because I got these models recently, they're not painted, but that's not the main problem anyway. Before I get into things, please remember to like and subscribe, as well as comment as to what you thought of the battle report and what you'd like to see in the future for matchups. For the decks, today my Elathain Soulraid is kind of a weird flex deck. It's mostly aggro, getting into the opponent and the territory with control, but the control is more with trying to control opponents with the spine fin, because the faction cards for Elathain Soulraid are quite good at controlling the opponent, and it's basically an aggro poison deck, pretty much. I'm running in total 5 poison cards, thanks to the 2 strong poison faction cards, and yeah, Master Poisoner. So all I have to do is play 2 poisons, and I've scored that. So that's actually very easy, even if it's just for 1 glory. Then everything's just about damage, really, and more survivability. Also with stuff like Branching Fate, because most of my fighters have 3 dice, makes sense, really. So it's a experimental and risky deck for me, so I'll see how that goes. As for Chris, he's running a aggro deck mainly with some hold objective stuff in there, because, you know, it's different to how everyone else is basically running Kainan's Reapers. But when you think about it, with Mortec Advance, if you're smart with your charges and you're already like writing Pride of the Emissary and Cast, you're already going to have your leader and objective, so it's not too hard to fit in other objectives, which count as for holding objectives, and it helps you score stuff without needing to kill. So it's kind of a win-win for him. Otherwise, it's just, you know, your standard buffing the Mortex and buffing the damage as well, so everyone's a big threat. So if he gets going quite early, it's going to be really rough for me to keep up. So yeah, let's get onto the battle report and see how my C-tier warband performs against an A-tier warband. All right, then we roll. I get +1 crit.
You do.
I have a single support and the innate crit.
I have a crit and a double support, so you don't just get it.
I will let you go first. Good luck.
Thank you. Good luck to you too. Yeah, so for my leader's just going to charge onto 4.
Yeah. 4.
I was like trying to debate on being fancy pants, but
I completely forgot I left her in range. That's my bad.
so 2 for hammers, getting 1 hammer, 1 success.
So I need to dodge or a crit on 2 dice. Nope, she's dead, so you get the primacy.
And I get 1 tithe counter, right?
Yes, because she was a free wound fighter.
Yeah.
Yep. So you're up
Cool.
1.
I get a glory for the kill, and I score
Pride of
the Emissary and Cast, because my leader holds an objective in your territory.
Cool.
So I draw another objective.
Any power cards?
No, I will pass.
As will I. So after your activation, I will put a show token in the starting hex next to your leader. Then for my activation, I will...
And that means when the fish dies, it can respawn there.
Yes, or after your activation, I can spawn it. I can teleport it there.
Cool.
So then for my first activation, I will move Tameo 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's just in front of objective 2. Then in the power step, I shall pass any power.
That is the other normal elf, right?
Yep.
Sorry, no.
Yes.
This is the spear guy.
Yes.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's on the starting or?
Oh, no, the non-starting.
No.
Yep.
Yeah, cool, yeah.
And if he's dead and I kill someone with my leader can resurrect him onto a friendly starting hex.
Ooh.
Probably should have put him
Steal
forward.
my soul, which is a bit weird because I'm undead, but, you know, not worry about it too much.
Steal any soul, even a cat. That's how this warband works.
So you're passing power, sorry?
Yes, no power cards for me.
Yep, so for my second, my big sword guy is going to just charge. And then I'm going to react to the move part of that charge by moving up my mace guy onto 1.
Yep.
Cool. So I'm 2 hammers for 2 against the crab, yeah?
Yep.
Getting 2 hammers.
So I need 2 blocks or a crit. I rolled a crit and a block. The crab is alive.
I'm going to play Methodical Assault. So play this after a friendly Mortex failed attack action. I either get to make the attack action again or I gain 2 tithe counters.
You can attack again.
Cool.
I believe in the crab.
I get 1 crit this time.
I believe in the crab. No, I only rolled a block, so I take 2 damage.
Mm-hmm. I will push you onto the objective, I think.
Yep.
Just so you're not adjacent to me. Cool. I think that's quite a good card because it's like if they really don't want you making the attack, it's like free inspire nearly. So
yeah, pretty much, especially early game. Any power cards?
Yeah, I'm going to play distraction and push the crab into the lethal.
Yep. You monster. You've killed the crab.
It has to be a fighter that takes them out of action. How's it work? Sorry. Or get tithe for him dying.
Let me just double check.
I know I have to have one of the 2 alive, the 2 tithe guys, but
let me just bring up the card. Oh no! Anytime a fighter's get taken out of action, yep. So you're on 2 tithe.
2 tithe, cool.
So you want free glory. Any power cards?
Well, I did that distraction. So.
Oh yes. No power cards from me. Ooh, actually, no. I will play Terror Knight Venom. So choose 1 enemy fighter adjacent to 1 or more friendly fighters. You can reroll 1 attack dice when targeting that fighter. So I'll play it from the fish onto your guy with the mace.
Yep, makes sense.
Any power cards?
The priesty guy with the halberd is in range 1 or 2 on him.
His sword is range 1. His net is range 2, range 3, but 1 damage.
Sorry, my priest. Sorry, my.
Oh, he's range 2. Your halberd's range 2.
No pass powers then. Going into your second, yeah.
Yes. So for my second activation, Tamir will charge. He'll throw his spear.
Can he charge after move?
Yes, because these guys can, while uninspired, they can charge or move again.
That's their thing. They're actually, in some ways, they're worse stats, but they're better maneuverability while they're uninspired. Yeah.
Yes. After your power step, I will put the spine fin next to your leader.
Cool.
But yeah, I will throw my spear into the Mortec at the back.
The sword and shield, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep. So it's free fury. I rolled a crit, so you need a crit.
I did not get a crit, so I think he died.
Yep, so that's 2 damage because I charged.
Yep.
So I get 1 for the kill, I get the primacy, and I also score Surging Tide because I made my second move action this round. And I also score Merciless Raiders because I killed an enemy fighter as part of a charge action in enemy territory.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
I'm on free glory, and I have the primacy. So I'll draw these 2. Then in the power step, I will play Rock Snake Toxin on your leader. So at the end of every round...
I know it does. I played that card a lot.
Any power cards.
Cool. I'll put Unstoppable Juggernaut on my halberd guy.
So it's movement 4 now, and no, +1 wound and movement, isn't it?
Yeah, +1 move and +1 move. Yeah.
Yep. I will also play Spinefin Toxin on your leader. So he takes 1 damage now, and he cannot hold objectives, cannot be on guard, and cannot make range 3 attack actions, and it persists until the end of the round.
Hold objectives?
Nope.
That's really good. I didn't know it stopped you holding objectives. I know that. Ugh.
Yeah, it's sneaky. But any other power cards from you?
No, I will pass.
Cool. As will I. So it's your 3rd activation.
So my halberd guy's going to charge. 1, 2, 3, 4, and swing at the elf.
Yep.
So is he 2 hammers or
2 smash? Yep.
For 2 damage as well?
Yes.
Ooh. Gets a crit.
I need a crit. Nope. So I take 2 damage. So I have 1 left.
Cool. And I will push you next to your fish.
Yep. Any power cards?
I guess I'll put Hatred of the Living on my boss.
Okay. Yep. Cool.
So that's, you can re-roll 1 dice, and I can choose as a reaction before the deal damage step to reduce the damage characteristic by 1 to a minimum of 1 and discard the upgrade.
Yep. No power cards from me. Any power cards?
Pass.
Cool. After your activation, I'll put the shoal token between on the starting hex between objective 5 and Binar Kenta.
Yep.
For my third activation, because that happened after activation, I'll just I'll draw a power card. Then in the power step, I shall pass.
Cool. I will also pass.
Yep. All right. So then it's your fourth activation.
Mm-hmm. For fourth, I'll just move the archer onto 5.
Yep. Any power cards?
I will pass.
I will spend a glory to give my leader Sting of the Grub, so he's damage free now. Any power cards?
I will pass.
I'll spend another glory to give him great strength. Any power cards?
I will pass.
Okay. So then at the end of your end of your power step, I'll move the spine fin in between those two fighters.
Yep.
All right. And then for my last activation, my leader will charge. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. And he will attack Binar Kenta. So he's 3 dice. 3 smash with supports. 3 successes, so you need a crit.
Why has he got supports? I thought the fish moved.
No, the fish gets teleported every time.
Yeah, but you've moved the fish in between them, didn't you?
Yeah, but I'm charging in between the lethal and the fish.
Oh, right. So you're not... So you are swinging my leader?
Yeah,
Sorry, what?
yeah. My leader's charging into Binar Kenta.
Oh, sorry, my priesty guy. Sorry.
Yeah.
I thought you meant...
No. Yeah.
So what do you roll, sorry?
3 successes, so 2 smashes and the support, so you need a crit. 1 defense.
1 dice?
Yep.
Cool. I get a crit, I'm afraid.
Yeah, that's it from me. Then in the power step, I'll pass any power cards.
I'll pass.
Okay, cool. So scoring, did you get anything?
So I don't count. My lead doesn't count as holding. He takes a damage, doesn't he?
Yes, he takes 1 damage from my spine fin
Doesn't count as
toxic.
holding objectives.
No.
So I get dominant position and path to victory for 4.
Nice.
And I will put with that glory. I'm going to put the one where I can attack if another Mortek attacks adjacent to me 1.
Yep.
And I'll put that on. I'll put that on my priesty guy again.
Cool.
With the halberd.
So scoring for me then?
Yes. Yeah.
Cool. I don't score anything. I'm going to get rid of Guardians of the Deep because you're in my territory. I'll hold on to these 2. I'll spend my last glory to give my leader Born from Agony. So he's got +1 wounds and he's immune to lethal hexes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then I'll draw 1 objective and 5 power cards. 1, 2.
So what's the other effect on my leader? He can't hold objectives. He can't go on guard. And was there another bit?
No, that's gone now. It's the end of the round. So the only thing is
just the end of the round. Okay,
yeah.
cool.
So now
the rock snake lasts until I die, though, isn't it?
Yes, that's permanent. Yep. Okay, so then we roll off for priority for round 2.
Yep.
I have a crit and a full support.
I got a single and a double, so your pick.
I will go first.
Mm-hmm. Did you want to cash in the primacy last round?
Oh yes, I will cash in the primacy. Thank you. I forgot I had it. So I'm on 4. I've got 1 on. Well, I've got 1 spent. Yeah, I'll go first.
Mm-hmm.
I have to do it. So they're all inspired now because it's round 2. I forgot about that.
The fish, does that fish get anything for being inspired?
He goes to dodge. He gains.
He's just harder to hit.
Yeah, he's so.
He still can't attack anybody. Yeah.
No, he's so good. Let me get rid of the tokens. Okay, so my fish guy will charge. I mean, not fish guy. The guy with the spear. He'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's adjacent to the Mortek. I will throw my.
Behind objective 5 there, yeah?
Yes, yep. So I'll throw the spear in. 3 fury with supports. I've rolled 2 successes, so you need a crit.
Nope.
So you
take 2 damage still?
Yep, 2 damage. So I kill you. Because they're all 3 different symbols, I score Branching Fate. And correct, I also get Speed of the Flood Tide because I have 3 fighters in your territory. So I get 1 for the kill and 2 for the objectives, and I also get primacy.
Cool.
That guy's dead. So drop 2 objectives. Then in the power step, I will spend 1 glory to give my leader Sanguine Pearl. So adjacent attacks do reduce the damage by 1 to a minimum 1. Any power cards?
I'll play Commanding Stride and put my leader next to my priest guy.
Cool. I will play Phantasmal Forms. So I'll choose friendly fighters all have defense characteristic of 3 dodge now.
This to end of my next activation, yeah?
Yes. Any power cards?
No, I'll pass.
I'll play Shifting Currents. So there are no show tokens to remove. So I'll just place 1 show token in an empty hex. Oh, wait, hold on. No, because that doesn't matter. No, that's too late. Yeah. Yeah, I can't do that. Huh. Let's pray. Power step, I'll pass.
Cool. I'm going to put improved Nadrite on my halberd guy, so he gets +1 dice and +1 damage on his attacks, basically.
Cool. No power card for me.
Cool. Well, actually, can that be on him?
Yeah, he's got Nadrite.
No, but it's specifically... What's his name?
There's a Mortek. What?
Oh, he's got not yet. It's because it's specifically the Mortex with Nadrite. I can't give it to the Greatsword guy.
No, you can't. Yeah, you can't.
That's because the others say Mortex. That one says the names of them specifically.
Yep.
Cool. But it is him. Cool. Right. So my first then.
Yep.
He's going to charge onto 5. And he's attacking your spear elf. And I'm going to react with blindside to push my leader in to support.
Yep.
So we both have supports basically.
Yep. So you're 2 smash with supports.
3 smash.
Oh yeah, empowered Nadrite. Sorry, yep. 3 smash with supports.
Getting a crit and a single support. So crit and a success.
He's dead. Oh wait, hold on. He's inspired, so he's got 2 dodge.
I did it because I thought I'd need it.
Oh, he's got 3 dodge. Yes, sorry, because of my card. Nope, all failed. So he's dead.
He's dead, which gets me my 3rd tithe counter.
So you all inspire.
Which inspires everybody.
He was wounded, but you do inspire.
Yes, I don't get the primacy, but I do inspire.
Yes.
And I get a glory for the kill.
Yep.
And I also score swift capture for 1.
Yep.
And impending doom for 1 because your fish is adjacent to 2 guys.
What's impending
doom? He's a fighter,
doom?
right?
Yes.
I can't take him out of action, but he does count as a fighter.
Yep.
Cool. And then in the power step, I will pass.
I will play Spine-Toed Toxin. Oh, no, I don't need to do that. I will play Unstoppable Fury on my leader, so when he makes a charge action, I can reroll 1 dice.
Cool.
Any power cards?
I will pass.
All right, as will I. So for my, what do you call it? Second activation, my leader has to charge, so he'll charge. So he's just like literally next to your leader. So free smash. He's got a line, yeah. Yep. So free smash. He's got a support and he's got ensnare and cleave because he's inspired.
And he's doing 4 damage, right?
Yes. So I've rolled 3 supports. So you need a crit on 2 dice because your leader is inspired.
I don't get it, but I will discard the upgrade to reduce the damage by 1.
Oh yes. Yep.
I mean, I will still die to the toxin at the end of the round.
Yep. So I'll push.
I'm on 1.
I'll leave you there. So you've got 1 wound left.
You leaving me there or pushing me?
Leaving you there.
Cool. I score 1 for show of force because I've got 3 upgrades on Tithe Boy.
Yep. I'll play Spine-Toed Toxin on your leader. So your leader's got 1 wound left, but if he makes a move action, he'll die because he'll take 1 damage.
Okay. You're adjacent to him. Yeah, whatever.
Any power cards?
Your leader's got 5 health, hasn't he?
5 wounds and adjacent attacks are -1 damage.
Yeah, so I'm not a bit of kidding. Cool. And what's the tithe ability on my boss?
So you can discard 2 tithe counters at the start of your activation to get either +1 dice, +1 damage, or +1 move. To your the modifiers only work for your thingy, your first attack, not for the Scythian attack action.
But your leader has charged already, hasn't he?
Yep.
You haven't got a shell counter at the moment, have you?
No.
So my second then?
Yes.
Sorry? My leader will do the scything attack.
Yep.
So to try and get rid of your fish first. So it's 3 dice, the scything one now?
Yes.
So 3 dice. He discarded his upgrade, so he doesn't get to reroll anymore. So 3 dice for hammers and supports, yep?
Yeah, we both have supports, yep.
So 1 success, 1 hammer.
So I've got 2 dodge, so I need to dodge the support. I've rolled a support, but you can drive back the fish.
I will drive you back next to the lethal.
Yep.
Just so your leader doesn't get supports. So into your leader, I get 2 crits against your leader. So
can't defend, so I take 1 damage.
It's only 1 damage though. Yeah, but I will push you back, straight back 1, because now you're not adjacent. My attack will still do its full 4 damage if I get to wallop you.
Yes.
I believe. Cool.
Any power cards?
No, I will pass.
Cool. So after your power step, I'm not going to play any power cards. I'll put a tithe counter next to your leader, like diagonally in front of him. Yeah, just there. Yep.
There. Cool.
So for my 3rd activation, I will draw a power card. Power step, I'll play Shifting Currents. So I'll remove all friendly show tokens from the battlefield. Oh no, this is worse than I thought. I thought it was a redeploy. No, yeah, this is garbage. You can't move it into a lethal hex. Yeah, there's no point. No, yeah, I won't play any power cards.
Cool. I will also pass.
Yep.
So my 3rd. So I discard 2 to get. I get +1 dice as well. Yeah.
Yep.
So I'll discard 2 tokens to get +1 dice on my leader's attack.
Yep. So it's free smash now. So the 2
against your leader. Getting 3 successes. So you need a crit.
Need a crit. I rolled a crit. Oh my gosh. Any power cards?
No, I will pass.
I'll pass as well. So I'll put the spine fin next to your leader.
Mm-hmm.
So then for my 4th activation, I'll just draw a power card. Then in the power step, I will play Cloud of Midnight. So I'll choose 1 friendly fighter, my leader. Until the end of the next activation, he cannot be targeted by attacks, cannot be chosen by gambits, or damaged by gambits, and cannot be pushed.
He does not exist, basically.
He's disappeared. He's vanished from your mind.
Cool.
Any power cards?
No, pass.
All right, so it's your last activation.
Yes.
That's what you get for killing my crab.
I think I'll let him die to the toxin. Because no privacy then, at least.
Yes, that is true.
Oh, you already have...
I already have a primacy, yep.
Yeah, then never mind. My last... I'm just going to move my big sword guy onto 3.
Yep.
And then I will pass.
As will I. So scoring, I went first.
Well, first my leader dies.
Yes, so first your leader does die to poison, even though he's made of bone. So I get 2 glory for that because he's worth 6 wounds.
He is, yeah.
So I'm on 9. So yeah, your leader's dead. So I score Soul Raiders because 2 or more enemy fighters are out of action for 1. I get Master Poisoner because I have played 2 or more gambits. And I get clean kills. So I am on 13. And I'll discard the primacy, so I'm on 14. Then I will get rid of Shifting Currents because it's actually useless. And I regret adding it to the deck, and I'll draw 4 cards.
Cool, so I score Treasure Hunters for holding 2 in your territory.
Yep.
For 3. And I will I will discard Intimidating Display and Tithe Masters. So draw up a full 3 objectives. And I will put... How many power cards I got left? Oh, plenty. I will put... what is it called? Ooh, Soundless Step on my priesty guy.
Yep.
Cool. And yeah, so draw up 3 objectives and 5 powers.
Clean up all of this. So then we roll off for round 3. I have a crit and 2 full supports.
I have no crits, so you're pick.
I'll let you go first.
Cool. Your boss is range 1 or 2?
Range 1, but we all uninspire now, weirdly. But it's range. His range 3 attack is 2 fury, 1 damage with ensnare, so I can't do anything.
So he has a range 3 attack, but the one that can actually kill me is range 1.
Yep.
Cool.
Oh no, my leader does have a wound.
Cool. So for my first, because you have no shoal counters currently, I'm gonna just try and pop the fish. I
mean, you do have you can. There's no harm in doing it. I just get to it just does nothing for you unless you get an objective.
Well, I get a reaction. A reaction to my activation is to make a step, right? I get to push myself one.
Do you?
Yeah, because I put Soundless Step on.
Oh, yes. Sorry, yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, that makes sense.
Not completely useless. Do I do that there? Has he got 2 defense dice now, my priest? Is one?
No, your priest is still 1.
I'll just draw a power card for my first then.
Cool. Any power cards?
Yeah. I'm going to put Aura of Shaiish on my priest guy. So adjacent attacks are -1 dice. That's right.
Yep. I will just put Armor of the Scythe on my leader. So adjacent attacks are -1 dice as well. Yeah. I can do it too. Yeah.
I'll put the Tithe Stone on my priesty boy.
Okay. Oh yeah, after your activation, I score Show of Force because he has like 5 upgrades on him. Yeah.
So during a Mortex range 1 or 2 attack action, before the attack roll, I can discard 1 Tithe counter to give +1 dice.
Yep.
And at the end of the action phase, if I'm in another territory, I gain a Tithe counter or you lose a glory.
Yep.
Which is not much point now because I've already inspired. It's more just if you have him in your territory at the end of round 1, it gives you a choice of like probably inspire my Warband or lose the glory.
No power cards from me.
Cool. I'm going to put Witchlight Glimmer on my priest guy.
So he gets a reroll, right?
He gets a reroll, and he can't be uninspired.
Yep.
That's probably going to be an issue.
No power cards from me. Any power cards?
Nope, pass.
Okay, at the end of your power step, I will put a token, a show token, in the starting hex next to objective 1.
Yep, back where you started. Cool.
Yep. Any power cards? Oh, no, yeah, it's not. So for my first activation, I will draw a power card. And then I will spend a glory to give my leader Great Fortitude. So he's 6 wounds, but he's got 5 wounds left. Any power cards?
It's after my power step you do the jump, isn't it?
Yes. So I can't jump now, but I can jump after your activation. So you have an activation to respond, basically.
Cool. I'll play Never Falter. So +1 move to all Mortex.
I will play Duel of Wits to draw 2 cards. Nope, no power cards from me.
So he's actually moving at 5 now, isn't he?
Movement 4, he uninspired, but now we can double move.
No, sorry, my guy's movement 5 because I got +1 move and a +1 move upgrade.
Yes, that's correct.
Cool. And the others are movement 4.
Yep.
Cool. So for my second, then.
Yep.
My Mace and Shield guy will just walk 1 off the objective.
Okay.
He'll then use Mortec Advance to drag the other guy onto objective 1.
Cool.
And then that'll drag my priest guy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're forming like a triangle.
Yep. Any power cards?
Nope. I will pass.
So how many wounds does your priest guy have? Binar Kenta?
I think 4.
4. Okay.
Because he's got every upgrade that wasn't Kainan specific he's had on him. So I can just scroll through all the upgrades I've drawn.
Oh no, that's fine.
So he's -1 dice to adjacent attacks.
Yep.
Defensive stuff this is. Quite a lot of the rest of it's aggressive things.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah. Plus he's got an extra wound basically and -1 dice to adjacent attacks. The rest of it's like he's got probably gonna have 4 dice with a reroll when he hits you, but he's only doing 2 damage. So no, sorry, 3 damage. He got them ad right, so he does do 3, but still.
So let me just read what this does. That's fine.
I've got myself on 14 by the way, not 13.
14. Okay. All right. I will pass. Yeah. So at the end, I'll put another thingy, show counter, this time in between your Great Blade and the Priest. So right in the middle.
Yep, sure.
So for my second activation, I'll move my leader 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's 3 hexes away from your leader. Well, Binar Kenta and what's his face? Your Great Blade guy.
Oh, yep. So he's in range of both. He's next to lethal, sorry, or 1 off?
1 off from the lethal. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, and he's got his wound. Power step. I'll pass. Any power cards?
Nope.
All right. So then it's your third activation.
Yep. My third activation. I'll just draw a power card.
Okay. Any power cards?
Yeah, I will put Scavenged Armor on my priesty guy.
Okay.
So he's on guard, +1 wound.
Yep.
So he's now got 5. I don't know if that makes a difference. I think you already hit for 5, but...
5. I'll spend a glory to give Glory Seeker to my leader.
You definitely do now, yeah.
Any power cards?
You're going to bring support in with your fish?
Yeah, I'll put my fish there. My brave little fish. So, for my third activation, I will shoot into... I'll throw my net at your guy. Your priesty guy. So, oh my gosh. So it's 2 fury with the support. I rolled a single support, so you need a block or a crit.
Or a dodge, because I'm on guard.
Yep.
I get a crit.
Cool. Nope.
And I score scrum at the end of that.
Oh, nice.
Which I was worried was going to be tricky, but I was like trying to bait the fish into turning up.
Any power cards?
I will put Strength from Terror on my halberd guy.
Okay, no power cards for me. All right.
So my 4th then.
Yep.
He'll just try and swing the fish out of the way because it can't return to the place it's at. So that's something. So let me have a look. He's got an extra dice for the Nadrite weapon. So he's two normally, right? Inspired.
Yep. So he's
extra
free.
One for Strength of Terror, extra one for the Nadrite weapon, and he gets a re-roll.
Yep.
I think that's everything.
And you get a support.
Yes, which means that he gets another I mean, it's going to do like 6 damage. Poor.
This fish doesn't care. It's died, but has it died before? It hasn't died yet, but
it hasn't died yet. No, I never bothered to hit it.
Yeah, it's not afraid of death. Death fears the spine fin. It's only 1 dodge, so if you roll a crit and a success, it's dead.
I got 4 hammers. So
can it roll?
I'll re-roll one.
Yeah.
I'll re-roll one.
Yeah.
No, still 4 hammers.
Can it roll a crit? No, it's dead. But you don't get anything from it. Yeah.
It's just off the table for now.
Yep.
Basically, I got rid of a support. That was it.
Yes. Any power cards?
I don't think do I have any left? Let's just think. No power cards. I do have one left.
I'll play Strength of Terror on my leader.
Mm-hmm.
Any power cards?
Toss.
Okay. So at the end of your power step, I'll bring back the fish.
In the one place you can go.
In the one place you can go. Ta-da.
It's going to be interesting, this. It's going to be close, I think.
It is. So for my last activation, my leader will charge Hakor, the Great Blade guy.
Mm-hmm.
So I am 4 smash now with support, and your guy's trapped. Mm-hmm. You need a crit. I've rolled 3 successes.
Nope, he's dead.
So he dies. So I get 1 for the kill. Then in the power step.
And you gain primacy.
Yes, I do gain primacy. So I gain primacy. I will play Leadbone Dust on your Mortek because I can. So he gains another movement token.
Whoop-de-doo-dah.
Any power cards?
Nope.
And I'll play Distraction to push him into the edge hex.
Isn't he already on the edge hex?
Oh, wait, into another edge hex.
Oh, further back. I see, yeah.
Any power cards?
Nope, pass.
All right, scoring. You went first. Did you get anything?
I score Walking Massgrave, which is each surviving friendly fighter has at least 1 or more move or charge tokens.
Yep.
And Macabre Splendor, because they're all inspired, or one has 3 or more upgrades, by which I mean 9, but who's counting? Also, at the end, do you want to give me a tithe counter or discard a glory?
You can have a tithe counter. I'm very kind.
Oh, damn it, nearly.
So I get utter isolation for 2 because no one is adjacent to anyone, so it's alone in the darkness. So I'm on 17, and then I'll discard the primacy to be on 18.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. So its final score is 18-17. Oh, it like the literally what won me the game. Well, what made me give me a chance was that damn I'm invisible. Like if I didn't draw into that, I would have lost.
Would have just cut you. Well, and rolling the single crit on your 1 defense.
Oh yes, the crit.
Otherwise, my boss would just cut you in half.
The crit and hot are the cards. Oh my god! I genuinely thought this was like gonna be a massacre because you killed my lady, you killed my crab. This is what you get for killing my crab. If you didn't kill the crab, you would have won. See, it would have been.
I'm quite happy with the objective set though.
Oh, it's very good. I can't believe I gave you scrum. I was like, he hasn't scored it. He doesn't have it. And then I
just drew it second from last.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, what was it? The one dude said I can revive Tamael, so he's there. Doesn't make a difference.
It's not on an objective, so it wouldn't have made a difference to the tiebreaker.
Yeah. But that was tight. Oh, yeah, I can't believe. Yeah, it's literally because I rolled a crit and then drew into I'm invisible. Mm-hmm. Would you like another game?
Play another one, yeah.
Yeah, sure, let's go. I really like your deck because your one's most of the what do you call it, Bone Reaper decks I've seen are more aggro. Like mine's just all aggro basically. But I like the whole objective stuff you added because it makes sense, right?
But there's a lot of stuff you get for going towards them, and that's why I just put the stuff in yours. And it's like aggressive objective holding, right? You want to hold objectives, but you get bonuses if they're in your opponent's territory and things.
Yes. Yeah. Oh no. Couldn't you have done it earlier? Was the point? My leader hasn't killed anyone. Oh. No. Yeah.
No, he didn't. Your leader didn't. He did 3 damage to my boss, and then my boss died of the poison.
My leader killed no one that game. He only killed a Mortek, and he had 7 upgrades, but he only killed 1 guy. He just lived. Yeah, so it's like he literally only got that kill in the last activation, which is very strange. He just tanked attacks. He did terribly attacking wise, actually. So there you have it. Another super close game that I surprisingly won. Thanks, I avenged my crab, Doing Claw. He did not manage to do anything, but, did manage to avenge him in the end. I think for mistake-wise, the only ones I made were I could have reacted after Tamael's activation to push Doing Claw onto Objective 3 to save him, but I kind of forgot he had that reaction altogether because it's so much to keep track of. And then I was actually playing show tokens correctly until the last round, because every time you place one, you remove the old one. So I forgot to do it in the last round, but it wouldn't have made much of a difference because I rolled 3 smashes anyway and a full support, so the spine fin didn't really matter. But that's just a minor misplay on my part because technically didn't even need to do that to begin with. But then Chris kind of tricked me into playing scoring scrum for him, which makes sense, right? But I really liked how his deck worked with like Swift Capture, Path to Victory, and Dominant Position. I think there was some really smart adds, and it caught me out because I didn't even expect that to begin with. But I got very lucky, but lived up to my name. I think the turning point was that crit, and then drawing into the Clouded card, because that was literally half the cards, because that literally saved me and won me the game. So, I mean, the most I'm impressed about the deck with is the poisons. So, I mean, the only card I was thinking about switching out was Beast Trail, because I really like they're all hunters, and there's no downside for me playing Beast Trail unless it's round 2. But I think I can live without it. I might drop Shifting Shoals, Shifting Currents, maybe for some more draw tech or another poison card. I think I really like the poisons. They worked out really well. And then, my leader was on, he had 9 upgrades, I think, 8 or 9 upgrades in the end. But he did weirdly only get 1 kill. He only succeeded in 2 attacks the whole game. He just became, he just lived. He dodged. He knew how to dodge. But yeah, actually, I do think the Warband's slightly better. Still think it's C tier because, that was Chris's first time properly playing with the Warband. And it was mine as well, but I was, running on fumes. I was pulling every trick in the book to try and stay alive, especially after my disastrous first turn. But, yeah, Primacy saved me. It's weird because I have an objective where it's basically score if my opponent gets the Primacy, which I never drew into until the final round. But yeah, thank you Primacy and thank you Crits. But also thank you to Chris for playing, and I hope you enjoyed that battle report. If you want to buy Elathain Soulraid, you can check out my affiliate link in the episode description below to get you 15 to 20% discount at no additional cost to yourself. And I also have the reviews down there if you want to check out them in depth. But yeah, thanks to Chris, and please remember to like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you thought of the battle report, and if you'd like to see more Elathain Soulraid and more crab. So yeah, until next time, keep rolling crits. Try and remember everything your warband can do, even if it's a huge rap sheet, and also get crabbed.